So as many of you are facing this issue of OBC certificate and you have many doubts regarding this, and another issue was of writer's cramp wala issue where Supreme Court has given a judgment. So let me talk about these two issues. So first is the OBC one. Okay. So in the OBC there are many myths and many rumors are being spread, but you don't have to fall for such rumors. So first issue is of the year of certificate and validity issue. Okay. So before the closing date, and if I'm not wrong, that is 24th March. Before that, so your OBC certificate should be dated before 24th March 2021. That is thing number one. Second thing, validity. Generally, OBC certificate are valid for 3 years. Generally, in some state, it is for 1 year. Let us say your OBC certificate is of 2017. It is not valid now. Okay. But if you don't have the new certificate, then fill your form with this 2017 certificate along with its number and date. When you will reach at the interview stage, only during interview stage you will get a mail from UPSC that kindly provide the updated certificate. Otherwise, your candidature will be cancelled. So you have the time to update that. So you can update your certificate during that time and you can submit it to the UPSC. That, sir, I have updated my certificate. So there is no such thing that if you are submitting your form with this, then your candidature will be cancelled. UPSC will give you one chance for this updation. And generally, UPSC is student friendly, so they don't create much trouble for you. Second thing is of income certificate. They have said that past 3 year ITR. What is ITR? Income tax return of your parents. ITR of your parents, you have to submit. Okay, so it is very simple. And yes, there are some rumors that you have to make three OBC certificate for past 3 years. It is not true at all. That is fake news. Nothing else. That is fake news. Okay, so ITR of your parents, just to show that your parents' income is not above 8 lakh rupees. I would like to add one star mark here. Why this star mark? Because income criteria does not apply. Again, I'm saying income criteria does not apply for the son or daughter of government job. In government job, rank matters. I will talk about it in the third uh, thing. Okay. And there are some people like their parents are small shopkeeper or your parents are doing agriculture. So there is no tax on agriculture. In that case, what you can do through your Tehsildar office, through this Tehsildar office, visit the office and ask them that, sir, I need 3 year income certificate of my parents. So you have to show the proof that where your shop is located, what is the income and other things, and they are going to provide. And those who does not understand this Hindi term, so you can visit your SDM office. So either you are having the ITR or through this office, get the certificate. That's it. This 3 year certificate you have to produce when? During the DAF. Okay. So please don't get confused and don't fall for the rumors. Issue is very simple and I have explained it. Then coming to this third point, OBC non-creamier. Some people think that if your parent's salary is above 8 lakh rupees, so here are the condition, and I would request everyone to read NCBC criteria. So they think that only income criteria is there. No, income is just one criteria. Second criteria which applies for the government officers. There are many conditions are being given that if you are falling in such condition, then you can get OBC non-criminal certificate. Okay, so you have to read each and every condition, because if your both the parents are working, then it is a different condition. Let's say a single parent is working. Let's say your father or mother, only single parent I'm talking about, not the both. If both, then please read the NCBC criteria, as I have not read that. But for the single one, I know. Suppose your father is working in government job. His yearly income is, let's say, 15 lakh. And you might think that you are not under non-criminal. No, you have to check when your father got promoted into group A. Group A. When your father got promoted in group A, that age, if it is like 40 year is the age. If it is after 40 year, means age of your father. Let's say your father got promoted into group A at the age of 41. You are eligible for non-criminal certificate. So this confusion, because of this, many people don't make the certificate and they lose their chance. So check all the criterias. Constitutional post, if your father or mom is having, then you cannot come under the non-criminal criteria. So kindly check all the conditions on the website of NCBC. I hope I have cleared all the doubt regarding OBC. Then this one more issue, writer's cramp. Recently, Honorable Supreme Court allowed it as a PH category. Those who are suffering from this, they are allowed under PH category. But in the order, Honorable Supreme Court gave 3 months time to Ministry of Social Justice to frame guidelines. Judgment came on 11th Feb. So 3-month time is 11th May. Notification last date 24th March. Today is 15th March. If the guidelines comes before 24th March, only then you are allowed, because in the guideline they will mention each and everything, that who is eligible for this and who is not. Only after the final guidelines you can check whether you are eligible or not. Only then you can make the PS certificate. Only and only after that. Before that, what you should do, ideally, you should contact the Ministry of Social Justice. Ask the status about the guidelines and request them that sir, if possible, please please frame the guidelines before 24th March, because it is a policy matter and it takes time. So you can only request and you cannot do anything. Okay, so I hope I have cleared all your doubts, and if you have any doubts, you can ask me later. Thank you.